So regarding starting positions, we're going to be holding on to a cable that's set at the highest setting possible, or if you're working at home and you have a door anchor, try and get it as high as possible. Really, we're looking for around 45 degrees with this cable. Going to be holding on to that as you sit down, and then from this seated position, just making sure that this opposite arm is supporting your body. So we're going to flex the nearest side hip into flexion, and we're going to try and position that upper leg so it's roughly in front of the body, and then that lower leg is going to be flexed at around 90 degrees in front of the body. And then from there, the opposite foot is going to be placed just in front, so in the middle of the lower leg, and we're going to keep it in that position all the way through. So try to keep it flat. From there, we're going to widen our base of support so that supporting hand now come a little bit wider, just keeping the hand flat. And then from there, we're going to position the working shoulder, should I say, overhead. And so we're looking for this stretch position with the upper arm following the line of the cable roughly, so it's overhead. So we're going to be pulling just to the front of the body slightly, or if you can, try and keep it completely overhead, so it's literally right to the side of the body. That's where we're pulling in terms of that angle. So from this overhead position, we're going to let the cable stretch us overhead, so a nice stretch over, and just notice that we're following the line of the spine in terms of the head position as well. So where the spine's going, the head's going to follow. So we're trying to get this stretch on this side, which means that this side here is going to shorten. So we're going to flex over, and then we're going to reverse that as you pull down. So now we're looking for the opposite side to lengthen, and this side is going to shorten as you pull down. So we're going to cycle between this lateral flexion position. So just notice the angle of the forearm is roughly in line with that cable at the same time, and we're looking to stay overhead if possible. If not, you can come slightly in front of the body. So as you come overhead, we're going to breathe in through the nose. As you're breathing in through the nose, let it stretch. So we want a nice stretch. We're going to crunch in on this side, and then as you pull down, that's when we're going to breathe out through the mouth, and we're going to reverse that. So now we're going to crunch into this side. Just in terms of the hand position, we can move from external rotation overhead and then internal rotation as you pull down. So as you go overhead, we can rotate the thumb outwards, and then as you pull down, rotate the thumb in, squeezing down. Try and get a good crunch into this position here, and all the way through, keep pushing away from the floor on this opposite hand, and just try and keep your feet flat, and if possible, keep this left knee out to the side as well.